So I think there is going to be a point in time. I don't know when that is, because again, putting on my budget hat, I think there's always a tendency when you can borrow money, it becomes a bad habit. It's been true in California and it's true in Washington. And yet both parties are going to have to confront this challenge. As a result of that, I think there will be a time when we will face constrictions, both in the intelligence area and the defense area. And I think we have to make clear to the American people that however we're spending money, we're spending it in a way that is responsible and that's getting the best bang for the buck. I have to justify what we're doing at the CIA, that every dollar we spend is helping to make this country safer. If I can do that, then I can go up to Capitol Hill and defend any budget. But everybody is going to have to, in a very real way, be able to make that same case to the Congress, because we cannot go on doing what we're doing now.
Thank you. You mentioned collecting intelligence related to climate change. So what data do you collect and who do you report it to? Who's on climate change? So presumably you're collecting data on rising sea levels or whatever. Who's the recipient of that data, and then what do they do about it?
We are, we obviously have a great deal of imagery that's available to us, and the imagery tells us an awful lot about what's happening with regards to global warming. Amazing imagery. Some of it has been released to the public, and we continue to provide it to people that are involved on the issue, where you can see what's happening with regards to rising sea levels, where you can see what's happening with weather systems and the kind of droughts that are impacting in various parts of the world. And what we've done is, we are looking at that imagery. We are talking to those that are involved in the climate arena. And our analysts are basically saying where the potential threats are to our national security as a result of that. And we will provide that, as we always do, to those that are our customers with regards to intelligence. We will share it with the people who receive all of our intelligence briefings, so that as part of the intelligence package we present, they'll be able to look at this potential threat to our security issues.
There are many questions about the drone issue. Why have CIA drones over Pakistan started targeting enemies of Pakistan unrelated to the war on terror? Isn't this a dangerous precedent to set in allowing the objectives of the war on terror to expand so broadly? Long-range drone technology is proliferating. It will supersede missile delivery systems. Is America prepared to reap as we sowed, and soon DC insiders will hear drones overhead, and so forth? Many, many questions about the prudence of drones and the importance of using drones.
Well, obviously, I'm not going to talk about the operations that we conduct, in Pakistan, in particular, because it is a covert operation.
I'm sorry, he's already answering the question. Thank you.
No,
excuse
me. Let me explain, because I know the article that you're referring to, and I understand, but let me make very clear that you can leave her there. It's part of a forum. The method, what we try to do, and I think I can assure you that we do this, is that when we use it, it is very precise and it limits collateral damage. We do not use it in a way that involves the numbers that you just described. Now, there are others that are operating in that part of the world. The military has drones. Others have those facilities as well. There are airplane attacks that take place that sometimes are said to be the result of drone attacks. All of that, sometimes becomes part of the attack that's made with regards to the use of this weapon. The reality is that as far as as the use of that weapon, we have targeted those who are enemies of the United States. And we have deliberately made sure that only those that represent those kinds of targets are the ones that we're going to go after. These.
41 airstrikes in Pakistan have been Al-Qaeda. Only 6.
That's not true.
Who were the rest of those people?
But it's not true. I'm not going to get into classified information on that. All I can tell you is it's not true.
And we have to trust you.
Okay, thank you. Here's another slightly tough question. A lot of people are concerned about the Patriot Act and the FISA requirements from both perspectives. Are they too limiting for you in terms of the FISA requirements? What do you think of the current Patriot Act? Can you work within this framework? And so on.
On as I understand right now, the Congress is considering the reauthorization on the Patriot Act, and the administration has made its position known to the Congress. And as far as we are concerned at the CIA, I think we certainly are operating within the requirements of the Patriot Act, and I've indicated my views internally to the administration with regards to the approach on the reauthorization, and I'm going to leave it there.
Unfortunately, we are at the point at which we can ask only one more question, and you may not like this question, but I have a feeling I know the answer to it. There are people who would like to know, once you finish this challenge, would you take on another challenge for the country? What might your future be? What do you see ahead?
My future is to go back to Carmel Valley. And you know, I've enjoyed every job that I've had in public life over the 40 years, and I'm enjoying this challenge very much. But I also enjoy the ability to go back home and enjoy what I think is one of the most beautiful areas in the world, the Monterey Peninsula. So after I'm through with this job, you can bet, and my wife can assure you that I'm going back to Carmel Valley. Thank you.
Thank you so much to Leon Panetta, Director of the Central Intelligence Agency. And Director Panetta, thank you for your service. We know that it's not an easy spot. We also thank our audiences here and on the radio, television, and the internet. Please do stay seated, if you would, until Director Panetta has left the room. I'm Gloria Duffy, and now this meeting of the Commonwealth of California, the place where you're in the know, is adjourned.